I want to welcome you and thank you for being here. I want to show you something that I find is really exciting, and it's not new. In fact, all the components of this plan have been around for a long time, but the way that we have brought them together is something that I think you'll find as exciting as I do. So you may have seen an advert that says you don't need money, you don't need selling, you don't need recruiting or work of any kind to create a recurring income. And is that true? Well, let's be real, it's possible. But if no one refers anyone, there'll be no growth and no one will make anything. And this is why we encourage everyone to refer at least 2 people. Now I know that many of you won't want to refer anybody, and that's fine. I also know that the average for a paid compensation plan is about 2.7 people. That's not everybody referring 2 3/4 people. That's some people referring none, some people referring a few, some people referring many. But I believe that we can really achieve at least 2 people, and I think that most of our members at some stage will think that it's worth sharing with others, at least 2 people. But I can hear you saying, okay, what if I don't refer anybody? Well, that's your choice. But the more people that join, the faster everyone makes money. As a member that doesn't refer anybody, your income will be limited to $5,040 a month. I don't think that's too shabby for just registering and verifying your ID, not paying anything, not doing anything, and yet accumulating an income of over $5,000 a month. What do you think? And bear this in mind, if you refer just 1 new member, your income potential is increased from $5,000 a month to $35,000 a month. 1 referral. Now, it's also worth pointing out that money will not buy you happiness. It'll help you to have a better life, but your greatest joy will be in helping others and seeing them prosper and enjoy life. And that's what referring people is about. It's not about you making more money. It's about you helping other people to change their lives without the need for experience, without the need for a bucket full of cash, without the need to spend hours in front of their computer. Simply help them get started and see their income grow. And that is where you'll find your true happiness in life. So now let me explain how it all works, and you can decide if you want to be involved, and if you do, in what capacity. But I first have to give you a legal disclaimer. The presentation that follows is an example of how the compensation plan works, and it's not a promise or a guarantee of income. Any income you earn will be the result of your own efforts and be in proportion to your efforts and skill set. As with any business, there is a chance to lose your money, and so never put in more than you can afford to lose. Okay, let's now get on to the part that you all really are interested in, because that's why you're here. You're here to think, how can I generate some income? How can I change my life? How can I pay all my bills on time? How can I get rid of my credit cards? How can I buy that new house or car I've always wanted? How can I do the things that I've always dreamed of doing and never been able to achieve? Well, there are 4 membership levels. You can join free, and you can simply sit and wait for placement, and in time that'll happen. There is a bronze level, and that is $20 for 30 days. But the renewal start date only commences once a member has level 1 filled in the bronze matrix, and we strive to do that as quickly as possible. Because once you have 2 people on level 1 in the bronze matrix, you don't have to put your hand in your pocket. It pays for that bronze position month after month after month after month. And the start date is important because although it's a 30-day subscription, it doesn't stop being charged until 30 days after it becomes self-funding. So although it's a $20 a month subscription for 30 days, in effect, it's a one-time $20 payment. And the same applies for all membership levels, effectively making them all one-time payments. Silver is $80 for 30 days. Once again, the renewal start date only commences once a member has level 4 filled in the bronze matrix, because level 4 in your bronze matrix pays for you month after month after month in your silver matrix. And the gold membership renewal date commences once a member has filled level 5 in the silver matrix, and that again will fund your gold program membership month after month after month. Now all levels may only be purchased by a member in the previous level, and so they're purchased in order. That means you can't just buy the gold membership for $150. You have to own the silver membership, and you can't buy the silver membership for $80 unless you own the bronze membership for $20. But the plan also automatically moves members through the levels as they earn more income and cover all the fees involved. And this will be explained more as we move forward in this presentation. Now, free members are very important because the money is generated through growing our membership base, and that is more important than somebody coming in and paying $20 plus $80 plus $150 to get into all three plans. It's far more important that we are expanding constantly our membership base so that we can keep filling those important first two positions for every member that we have. And this is the beauty of the plan, because it allows anyone to join and create a recurring income regardless of their financial situation or ability. Now, most free members will join through a referral link, and so they'll be shown as referred by the member whose link was used. I think most of you will be familiar with that type of program. If somebody finds our site and no link was used but they still want to join, they are shown as being referred by admin, and the admin account and all the profits from it is used to pay in free the free members that are not taken up by paid members. Registering free doesn't get you a referral link, and all you'll be able to do is access your profile and, if you choose, the upgrade functions in the member area. Free members so can't refer or pay it in for anybody. To be piffed in, a member must verify their ID by being KYC verified. We have to know that you're there, and we have to know that you're a real person. We don't want a lot of people opening up lots of accounts that really don't have anybody behind them. But that KYC verification is only required for free members who don't wish to make their own payment, and it's strictly limited to one paid-in free account per member. So what happens when you join as a free member? Well, there are 3 days in which you can be claimed by your sponsor as their permanent referral by becoming a paid member, either by making that payment for yourself or possibly by your sponsor being really generous and paying it forward for you for that $20 bronze membership. So that is going to happen within the first 3 days of your registration. And if that does happen within those 3 days, then you are locked in forever as being referred by the sponsor that introduced you to this amazing plan. Now, suppose after 3 days you're still a free member. you've not paid and your sponsor can't afford to pay you in or doesn't want to pay you in, then you'll get placed in a pool for 7 days. And while you're in this pool, you can be claimed by any member who chooses to pay for you by selecting a pool PIF. Now, pool PIF is when a member elects to pay the $20, and this is automatically allocated on a first in, first out of the pool basis. And the PIFed member then becomes attached to the one who paid for him as his referral, and any original sponsorship is overridden and lost. So it may be that somebody referred you, they didn't pay for you, you didn't pay for yourself, you go into the pool, somebody else says, I'd like to find somebody to help. They pay $20, you become a bronze member, and you become referred by the person that pays for you. I think that's fair, don't you? Now let's suppose you've been a free member and been in that pool for 7 days, and nobody has taken the opportunity to help you get started. Well, then the system will take over and it will pay you in free, and the system, the admin, will become your sponsor. And of course, that is subject to the admin account having sufficient funds to pay for you. But in most instances, that will be covered. So you can see that a free member will, in time, usually within about 10 days or usually less, be upgraded at no personal cost to bronze membership. So what does bronze membership get you? Well, bronze members are those who've been upgraded to this membership by a payment of $20, either by themselves or by a PIF from a paid member. Bronze members then have access to the bronze member products and may also, if they choose, upgrade to silver membership. And bronze members are entered into the bronze compensation plan, a 2x5 matrix. Entry into the matrix is processed daily, and it's based on the time of upgrade and membership level. New gold members are always the first to be placed, and then silver members, and finally bronze members. And within each group of memberships, they're placed in the order of becoming paid members. So whether you're gold or bronze or silver, you'll be entered into the matrix, first of all, based on your membership level, and secondly, by when you joined. Now, if your sponsor doesn't have level 1 of his matrix filled, you will be placed in your sponsor's first level. But if your sponsor has their 2 members on level 1, then you'll be placed in the first available position in the whole community matrix. We grow this as a team. We don't concentrate on what's in it for me. We concentrate on helping others all the time. That is our focus. And the bronze matrix pays $10 on level 1, nothing on levels 2 or 3, $5 on level 4, and $2.50 on level 5. What that means is level 1 produces $20, 2 times 10. And that is always used for your next 30-day subscription in the bronze membership. Levels 2 and 3 are just building blocks, and level 4 produces $80, 16 people at $5 each. And that is always used for your subscription into the silver membership level. And when we get to level 5, that produces a total of $80. The first 16 places paying $40 to your account, the member's account, and the remaining 16 places, $40, being credited to your sponsor. So if somebody has done you the good turn of paying you in at $20, As soon as you get level 5 completed, he's receiving $40 a month for that act of generosity. Now they say a picture paints 1,000 words, so a completed bronze matrix looks like the image below, and subject to sufficient new members joining, as I say, if nobody refers anybody, nothing happens. But if people are referring people, even as free members, this can be completed in about 5 days or less. Day 1, maybe you have your first 2 people placed in your level 1. Day 2, they get their 2 people placed in their level 1. Day 3, those 4 people get their 2 people placed in level 1. Day 4, you've now got 16 people on your level 4. Those 8 people getting their 2 people placed for them. And creating that $80 payment, which is funding you into that silver membership. And level 5, as everybody gets there too, creates a total of $80, $40 for you as the member and $40 for your sponsor. And that's recurring income every month. That $20 from level 1 is covering your costs every month. That $40 is pure profit. So as you can see, it pays to refer someone, because even if you pay them in free for $20, both they and you will soon be generating $40 every month. That's a profitable situation for a one-time $20 payment. And you saw in what we've talked about that the bronze member will in time, usually about 8 days, maybe 10, maybe less, be upgraded at no personal cost to silver membership. So what do silver members get? Well, silver members are those who've been upgraded to this membership by making a payment of $80, either by themselves or from the bronze matrix. And as a silver member, they and you have access to silver membership products, and you may also now upgrade to the gold membership level. Silver members, very importantly, are also entered into the silver compensation plan, which is now a 2x12 matrix. And entry into the matrix is processed in real time and placed in the first available position in that matrix. And matrix payments are paid to the member and to your sponsor in TIR through 2 levels. And this is shown as T1 for the sponsor and T2 for the sponsor's sponsor. T1 and T2 payments are actually double the value of what is earned by the member from the matrix. The exception is level 5, which is used to pay for gold membership for the member, and there's a balance of $21 going into the Pay It Free bank, along with all the Tier 1 and Tier 2 payments. All payments that are made to members and their sponsors and their sponsors' sponsors are paid into the member's account as earned. You don't need to have a completed level. So here's the results for a full silver matrix. As soon as you've got 2 people in level 1, you're making $1. Not a fortune, but it's $1. Once those 2 people have got their 2 people, that's 4 people on your level 2, you're making an additional $2. And once those 4 have got their 2, that's 8 on your level 3, you're then making an additional $6. And you can see how this works through. But when we get to level 5, your actual income from level 5 is $171. But we take $150 of that to put you into the gold membership level and compensation plan. And the other $21 we throw into the kitty to help people get started that either don't have $20 or don't have the confidence to put it into a program. Now the Tier 1 and Tier 2 payments that would normally go to your sponsor and your sponsor's sponsor in level 5 also go into that pay it free bank account, if you like, to help other people get started. Make sure that we always have people coming through in that bronze level that we can place in every member's level 1 as quickly as possible. And then from there on, level 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12, as soon as you have people in those positions, you will be earning more money. And if you add that up for all 12 positions, it comes to $2,671. But we're not counting that 171 because you don't get that. Your actual profit is $2,500. Now, if you've sponsored somebody that has completed this matrix, they are your Tier 1 referral, and you get double whatever they've earned from the matrix. So when it's complete, they're making $2,500. That's not bad, is it? But you're making $5,000 because you helped them get started in the plan. There is a possibility of Tier 2 payments, and that is somebody that you sponsored that sponsored somebody. So we're going down an additional level. But to be eligible for Tier 2 payments, you must personally have 2 active referrals. But once you do, you will get another $5,000 for every Tier 2 referral. Now, if we look at this logically, Tier 1, it's possible that you could only make $5,000 here in the silver matrix because you may have referred just one person. But if you're eligible for Tier 2, you must have referred 2 people. So you would have 2 people that you're earning $5,000 on, which is $10,000, plus your own $2,500. That's $12,500. And if those 2 people that you referred have also referred 2 people, you would have 4 people that you're earning $5,000 on, which is another $20,000. So you're starting to see the power of this plan and helping 1 or 2 people get started. And you'll be really, really happy to be receiving those payments. But your real joy will come from seeing those people go from struggle and stress financially to financial independence, even at just the silver level. $2,500 plus $40 a month is a huge, huge difference in most people's budget. But you can see that a silver member will in time be upgraded at no personal cost to gold membership. Matrix payments are made to the member and to the TIR sponsor through 2 levels. This is shown as T1 for the sponsor and T2 for the sponsor's sponsor. You will also, of course, get access to the gold membership products. But when we get into this matrix, your T1 payment is actually 10 times the value earned by the member that you sponsored. And Tier 2 payments is 9 times the value earned by that person that you sponsored. All payments are paid to the members' accounts as earned. It doesn't need to be a completed level. This image shows a completed gold matrix, and you can see that it follows the same sort of pattern for the member themselves, generating $2,500. So that $2,500 from their gold matrix plus $2,500 from their silver plus $40 from their bronze gives them a total net profit of $5,040. And to achieve that, all they needed to do was to register and verify their identity. And that's it. The system then took over, and they're now making over $5,000 a month, and that is a retirement income in almost every country on the planet. But if you've referred somebody, you're making 10 times that in their gold level, up to $25,000 for a completed matrix. And you add that to the $5,000 from the silver level and the $40 from the bronze level, and your total net profit, it's only shown as $30,000 there, but it is actually $30,040. And if you've referred more than one, that $25,000 can be for 2 people, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 people. How many people do you want to help? How many people do you want to help change their lives, get out of that struggle and poverty and crisis over finance? And I assure you, when you're at this level, the greatest reward you will feel is not from the many thousands of dollars flowing into your bank account. You will enjoy that, yeah. But the greatest joy you will feel is seeing those people that were struggling now being able to live life on their own terms. And of course, tier 2 at $27,500 every month could be for many, many people. If you look at this and you think about everybody just referring 2 people, you will see that you would have 60,000 in tier 1 commissions, and you would have over 100,000 in tier 2 commissions for 4 people at 27,000, and that is well over $1 million every year, just 2 people referring 2 people each. So what are the benefits of buying all membership levels? Well, they are manyfold, but they include your matrix placement. As an example, if 100 members join in a day, 90 are bronze, 9 are silver, and 1 is gold, the gold member is placed first, and the other 99 are after him in the matrix, so he is off to a flying start. The 9 silver are placed next, and they get those privileged positions just under that gold member. And then the remaining 90 bronze members scrambling based on their time that they joined for the best positions in the matrix. As I say, there are other benefits, because there will be people that join with bronze, silver and gold memberships, many of them. And of course, if you're not in that matrix, you're not going to benefit from them. But if you are in the matrix and they join after you, they are going to be enhancing your income potential. The quicker everybody gets to that gold level, the better it is for them financially. The only question is, do you want to be in the crowd, or do you want to be ahead of the crowd? $20, $100, or $250. In the crowd, $20. Ahead of most of the crowd, $100. Ahead of all the crowd, $250. Click the button below. It's totally free to get involved. You can just sit and wait. As long as you verify your identity, you will soon be placed in the bronze level. But you always have that option to be ahead of the crowd. God bless.